been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again. The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me. Let the cards fall where they may. We begin. Choose from these options. A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective. Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough. I cannot expect you to get by without some protection. You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive. I'm sure you are grateful for that. Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all. This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game. Perhaps this will not be as boring as I thought. You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him. If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards. What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh? You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator. The most fundamental symbol of might for an age. An ambush. Hardly fair, is it? Great men wield great swords, swords of myth and legend. For you, this will suffice. You have reached my first champion, a good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him, wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind. Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained. Shall we deal again? Ah, good. Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court. Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice. We play for life and death. Prepare yourself. Really? Is that what you're going to do? I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns. It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle. The token is yours. Well done. Running water protects against many things in myth. Generally, though, it's just a pain to get past. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did. Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps. A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite. Fair Merith, I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories. One of my cards, a small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long. A classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them. It's better than trudging along a muddy road, certainly. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter. I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth. Ah, one of my food cards. Well done, and good luck to you. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more. I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception. Head downwards, if you dare. Good. Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress. Greed. If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game? A small aid to navigation, but still. A shield for the marathon, not the sprint. The undead. Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness. An error. Cheating. Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough? Ah, well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not? Shall we deal again?